With the dark sensibilities and gritty nature of the hero, Batman movies have rarely been known for their humor. However, that is not to say that there haven't been some laughs to be found amidst all the brooding. In fact, there are some genuine big laughs within these movies, whether it is the Caped Crusader himself cracking a rare joke, his allies providing some comic relief, or his villains mixing humor with menace. Fans may remember these funny lines. While that might not be what makes Batman the icon he is, there's nothing wrong with some hilarious quotes in the movies. 10. Taking care of Barbara. Batman, yup, we'll kill her later. We've got work to do. Batman and Robin. Batman, Robin, and Batgirl in the Gotham Observatory in Batman and Robin. Joel Schumacher's Batman movies were certainly the goofiest take on the hero, but even within those wild movies, Batman was always the most serious of the characters. So it is a little surprising to hear George Clooney's Batman earn a real laugh. When Batgirl shows up in the third act of the movie, she reveals she is Barbara Wilson. Robin quickly points out that she knows their secret identity, and Batman makes a quick joke about killing her after they save the day together. 9. Throwing Alfred under the bus. Bruce, accomplice. I'm going to tell them the whole thing was your idea. The Dark Knight. Alfred advises Bruce to not bow down to the Joker's demands in The Dark Knight. Out of all the members of the Batman family, Alfred is the one who is most often by Bruce Wayne's side in the movies. Their relationship in the Dark Knight trilogy is especially effective as they share a close enough bond to joke around with each other. Even at a grim moment in which Bruce decides to turn himself in as the vigilante, the two can still joke with each other. Alfred worries he'll be locked up as Bruce's accomplice, but Bruce assures him that he's blaming the entire thing on Alfred. 8. Riddler's thumb joke. Gordon, oh this guy's hilarious. The Batman. Lieutenant Gordon with Batman and the GCPD. Robert Pattinson's take on the hero in the Batman is perhaps the most brooding cinematic version yet, but while he doesn't deliver many funny lines in the movie, Jim Gordon has a few hilarious dry-witted comments. As Batman and Gordon investigate Riddler's clues, they realize access to the thumb drive is through the severed thumb of one of his victims. 7. Batman's karma. Batman, so that's what that feels like. The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises Batman Christian Bale. Christian Bale's version of Batman is one who is really effective at operating in the shadows. In fact, he is so sneaky that the trilogy has a running gag in which Batman is talking to someone only to disappear as soon as they look away. The gag builds throughout the movies until the third movie. As Batman and Catwoman talk on a rooftop, he turns back to her only to see that she is gone and he's gotten a taste of his own medicine. 6. A big performance. Riddler, was that over the top? I can never tell. Batman Forever. Batman Forever the Riddler. Paul Dano's recent version of the Riddler was a terrifying take on the classic hero. It is also as different as it could be from Jim Carrey's iteration in Batman Forever. Carrey really commands the movie with his typical wild energy. During one scene, Riddler gives a grand and dramatic speech before questioning if he went too over the top. It is a funny bit of self-referential humor aimed at Carrey's reputation for big performances. 5. Nice car. Top. It's a black tank. Batman Begins. The Batmobile being chased by the police in Batman Begins. Each Batman franchise gives its own version of the famous Batmobile, and Christopher Nolan delivered one of the most iconic. Nicknamed the Tumbler, the massive and intimidating vehicle looked like it was ready to wage war. During the exciting car chase sequence in Batman Begins, fans get to see the monstrous ride in action. The Gotham police involved in the chase are also taken aback by it, leading to an officer giving a hilariously confused description of the vehicle. 4. Joker takes it literally. Joker, very poor choice of words. The Dark Knight. Despite some other great choices, Joker has been Batman's greatest villain for a long time, and Heath Ledger's take on the character was a favorite among fans as it showed him as a true menace who still had a twisted sense of humor. After Batman and Joker face off, the villain grabs Rachel Dawes and threatens to throw her off the roof. Batman demands that Joker let her go, to which Joker points out that's the wrong thing to say. It is a perfect example of the kind of thing he would find funny. 3. Not a great plan. Lucius Fox, and your plan is to blackmail this person. Good luck. The Dark Knight. Lucius Fox the Dark Knight. Though he doesn't appear in any of the other live-action Batman movies, Lucius Fox is a great ally to Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy. He also often adds some comedic relief to the movies, such as when a Wayne Company employee makes an interesting discovery. The man shows Lucius all the proof he found that points to Bruce Wayne being Batman, and he then demands a payoff to keep quiet. Lucius suggests if Bruce Wayne really did dress up as a bat and beat up criminals with his bare hands, Blackmailing him might not be the best decision. 2. Wrong umbrella. Penguin. I picked the cute one. Batman Returns. Penguin looking fearsome in Batman Returns. Despite earning a very misguided Razzie nomination, Danny DeVito gives a hilarious and entertaining performance as the Penguin in Batman Returns. He embraces the gruesome nature of this version of the character while also infusing some dark humor into the role. At the climax of the movie, Penguin uses the last of his strength to pull one of his umbrellas and aim at Batman. But when he pulls the trigger, the umbrella turns into a silly toy and he falls dead as he curses it. It is a funny, unexpected moment that begs the question, why did he even have cute ones? 1. Joker's envy. Joker, where does he get those wonderful toys? Batman. Jack Nicholson Joker Tim Burton. For Batman's first blockbuster movie, it required an equally impressive villain. That was certainly delivered with Jack Nicholson's Joker. The Oscar-winning actor was clearly having a great time in the role, and he really stole the show. Among his most iconic moments, his funniest line comes when Batman makes a daring escape using one of his many gadgets. With only the slightest bit of annoyance, Joker both admires and laments Batman gets all the cool toys, and gets